Let's turn to David Henderson now, civil rights attorney, former prosecutor, CNBC Contributor. You know, we figured this would be dramatic, but reading these accusations, she's alleging crimes of the highest order, and almost enslaving of her, taking away everything she has. It was really stunning to read.
Shep, that's exactly right. And what jumps out is she effectively said, these are her exact words, actually, it's doing her more harm than good. And the reason that's important is because the only way you justify this type of intrusion into someone's life is to help them. Conservatorships for someone like Britney Spears are supposed to help them regain their independence. And from what she explained, it's had the exact opposite effect on her life.
You know, reading that she said, and Scott heard it, he was there, that she said she was being forced to keep an IUD on forced birth control. Does a conservatorship have that kind of power?
Shep, it shouldn't. And I think that's part of the reason why this should not just be seen as a case involving a celebrity who's been treated badly. This has implications that go far wider because she said that she has an implant device that she is not allowed to remove, which indicates she doesn't have physical control over her body in a way that should not be contemplated by conservatorship.
Now, if her father wants to keep control here, as he says he does, what would he need to do now? I mean, it feels like there's something much bigger coming.
Shep, I think that's right. And I think that his lawyers have backed himself into a tight corner here. Because if you look at some of the documentaries that have been made about Britney Spears' life recently, what her father's attorneys have consistently said is if she wants out, all she has to do to go to court is to go to court and ask. Well, today she went to court and asked. So they're going to have to back up on what their previous position was. And it's also unclear whether or not Britney voluntarily entered into the conservatorship. It's really kind of hazy. But the fact that they said she could ask to be out and the fact that she said, I want to be out previously indicates that she does have the right to say, I'm done. I want out of this, Judge.
Alleging she's been drugged, alleging she's been manipulated, alleging her body, she lost control of it. David, these are prosecutable things if true, aren't they? I mean, come on.
Yeah, they are, Shep. And I think to the extent that we need to know exactly what types of charges to expect in the future, we'll have to hear more detail about exactly what happened. But one of the other big concerns that was nested within this is she said she didn't know she had the right to come forward and ask for this to end. She recently got a new lawyer. It sounds to me, from the perspective of a lawyer, what happened here is that lawyer met with Britney. She said, I don't want any part of this. And he asked, have you told that to the judge? And she said, I didn't know I could. So they asked for an expedited hearing where she could do exactly that.
Incredible. We're just getting started, it feels like here. David Henderson, as always, thank you. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.